Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexa Skurdler for the people that don't know me, and for the people that are returning, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I have a lot of new makeup to try today. I kind of went on a shopping spree in the middle of a mental depression. Makeup is like my release. I love to play in makeup. It makes me happy again. So I have a lot of makeup to try. It was something. There was a lot of hits, some misses, some very much disappointments. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So you can see the little orange bag sticking up here. I have went absolutely crazy in these 2 months, buying makeup. I kind of blacked out. I don't know. There's just so much. So I obviously had to do a full face of makeup video. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ulta bags. And I have 1 Sephora bag. My bags are falling. I have a ton of stuff from BoxyCharm. I have even new brushes to try out. I literally have an entire face of full makeup, including brushes, and it's a little overwhelming. If you hear any background noise, my husband is playing Rocket League with his friends. It's literally a game where you drive around in a car and try and get a soccer ball into a goal. I don't understand it, but as long as he's having fun, I guess. Alright, I don't know where to begin. Should I unbag all this stuff, I guess? Yeah, unbag it all. I actually have 2 eyeshadow palettes in here that I bought that I have planned on doing other videos on, so stay tuned for that. So I bought this ColourPop Brow Boss eyebrow pencil. I originally used the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencils. I used the Brow Definer and the Brow Wiz, but I've been looking for a better brow pencil that's a lot cheaper, because $22 to $25, I believe, is kind of expensive, especially if you can get it for a cheaper price. I mean, this is a pretty thin pencil, and it's got a nice spoolie on it, and I believe it's $5, so if it works, it's definitely worth it. Of course, I have to get my little mirror out because I cannot do my eyebrows without a little mirror. I seriously need to get my eyebrows done. They're overgrown and a little crazy right now. Okay, so first impression, it's a little bit hard. I don't know if that's just where it is brand new out of the box, if it'll soften up over time. It's okay. I mean, it's not as pigmented as I would like. It was really pigmented at first, and then it's the pigment went away the more I have drawn it on. I'm using the shade Brunette, I believe. Yes, Brunette. I use soft brown in the Anastasia one, and I enjoy it. I hate my brows. I hate them. So it's literally not really even that pigmented. It is super hard once you start getting it, like, putting it on. And it deposited, like, spots of color. It was like, it was, I don't want to say waxy because it was really hard, but it's like some spots it would lay down the pigment, and then the next spot, like above it, even though it was the same stroke, it would not have any colors there. It was like little dots all through my eyebrow. Don't waste your $5 on this. I've heard really good things about the NYX eyebrow pencil, that it was possibly a dupe for the Anastasia one. Probably should have spent the extra $5 on that. Don't waste your money. So I have this like lash and brow gel mascara from Essence. It was seriously like $3, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel as well, and I have been looking for a cheaper version of it because it does get expensive buying a lot of makeup after a while, especially if you use it a lot. And even on the days that I don't even really feel like doing a lot of my makeup, I will run the Benefit Gimme Brow through my eyebrows and then set it with Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. Even though the Benefit is kind of a brow gel as well, I like the extra hold. So $3, hopefully it works. You can't really beat $3. The wand is a little bit bigger than what I like, but it works. My dog is literally laying like right next to me, and she's got little tags on her collar, and she keeps rolling around. So that's what you hear, if you can hear like a little jingling sound. She's literally been quiet all day long. And then, of course, when I sit down to film a video, she wants to be crazy and play with her toys and roll around on the floor. It's a dog for you. So this is actually pretty good for like $3. It's the Essence Lash and Brow Mascara. Again, it's pretty good. I'm curious to see like how it'll hold up and how like stiff it'll get. I don't really like a really stiff brow. I like it to be held there, but not like feel like you have hairspray on your eyebrows. So please tell me how much of a professional YouTuber I am. I completely forgot eye primer. I mean, I have this like NYX, I don't really know what this is. It's like a, eyeshadow base, but it's white. I don't know if I want to put white all over my lid. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Urban Decay primer potion, and then I will use this eyeshadow base later on in the eye look that I do. So as you all know, I get BoxyCharm every month, and in, I believe it was the April, maybe it was May. It was either April or May BoxyCharm box. I got this Pure Festival palette in it, and it is very pretty. Oh my gosh, it seriously has an eye primer in the box with it. I could use that. Well, I guess I will use that at a different time. That sucks. This packaging is really pretty. It is like very summery, very like festival-like. Let's open it up. Oh, that is so pretty. I love this like pink color right here, and this like rose gold, like really bright pink glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's take off. Why did they tape this in here? This like little clear plastic piece was taped inside of it. Now like the palette has sticky residue on it. I guess it's to prevent it for... Oh, I just want to touch those colors. Look at those glitters. They're like a pressed glitter, it looks like. Let's read. So it says it is a 12-piece pressed pigment palette. So I guess all these colors in here are pressed pigments instead of eyeshadows. As you all may or may not know, a pressed pigment is different from an eyeshadow. A eyeshadow has other ingredients in it to make it more like eye safe. A pressed pigment, you kind of have to be careful with it around your eyes, because especially like the pink colors can stain, because it's literally all it is color. It's a pigment that is pressed into an eyeshadow pan. I just really want to touch these glitters and this pink and this purple. I've heard that pinks and purples are really hard to do. So all that it is like a glitter. Oh my god, look at that. They're so pretty. I'm so mad I didn't touch this already. Okay, let's swatch. It's a really pigmented pink. Purple is the real test. Not bad. It's kind of like got a little bit of glitter in it. I'm really excited about these. I feel like you might have to have a glitter glue with it to make them stick. Yeah. They're definitely like a pressed glitter. You would definitely have to have a glitter glue. And I don't have a glitter glue. So maybe that's what this Get a Grip Endurance eyeshadow primer is for. We're going to try. So I'm a little scared. I am going to dinner with my really good friend, Allie, and her new boyfriend that I haven't met yet. So I really need this makeup look to turn out, because I don't have time to redo it afterwards. We're going to dinner, and then we're going to this place that you literally throw axes at a like a wooden board, and you can like compete to one another. It's really interesting. I haven't been before, but it's supposed to be really fun, so it'll be really interesting. Alright, so I know you all probably would be really mad at me if I don't touch those pink and purple shades, but I really want to do like a neutral look, because I don't want to go all like crazy, because I really want to try these like glitter shades here, but I can't really imagine a look to do with the pink and purple with those glitter shades, like as of the moment. I had to get the Jeffree Star and Morphe collaboration. I love Morphe brushes, and I love Jeffree Star's makeup. So, and I just love Jeffree Star himself. So I really had to get this brush collection. It is so pretty. I love this little bag that it comes with. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, if you count like an eyebrow brush. There's 4 face brushes and 3 eye brushes in this little kit. So I was totally wrong. There's like 2 eye brushes, and this is more of like a highlighter brush. You could use it as like an eye brush, but it wouldn't really like get into the crease. It would be good for like just to lay down a quick transition shade. But there's like 2 little eye brushes in here, plus an eyebrow brush if you want to consider that as a eye brush or a face brush. That's kind of your preference. So I'm going to go in with this shade Epic into my crease. I've never used Pure's eyeshadows, but I've actually heard they're pretty good. And so far, it's pretty pigmented. I like that there is a mirror in this eyeshadow palette. A lot of companies don't like putting mirrors in their palettes because it costs more to put a mirror in there. Next, I'm going to go in with Hidden Desert. In the crease, I'm going to use like the smaller brush. This is the JS6, and I use the JS5 for my transition color. So what do you all think of my new setup? So when I originally started YouTube, not that very long ago, I originally was using my iPhone XS Plus, and is there a plus to that? It's the bigger one. And like a little old homemade ring light. And now like I have a full camera, I have 3 lights set up around me. Mic, it is so much nicer and a lot clearer. My first few videos, they were so blurry and like so dark. I was like, I have to update my setup or people are not going to watch. Like, it's not going to be good quality. Thankfully I did, because I think it looks a lot better. I don't know what you all think, but I enjoy it a lot. Okay, so let's look at some other brushes that I got. I got this Luxie set. I believe it came with the eyeshadow palette. This is the Summer Days brush set. It is like very tropical, like summery theme. If I can get these open. This is the 512 small contouring brush. It's actually pretty soft. I've never had Luxie brushes before. I've heard really good things about them, so I'm interested in seeing what it's like. And this one is the 245 small shader brush. This looks like a good brush for like the glitter shades that you would use on your lid. And this is the 209 large shader brush. I don't really know how I feel about this one. It is like very thin and very like wide, I guess. I don't know. Then I also got these Moda brushes. There is a powder brush and it looks like a highlighting brush, or maybe like a brush that you can use to like set underneath your eyes with. I can never get into these like unicorns. Oh, they have really pretty handles on them. They're like a chrome, like a pink chrome. These are really nice. This is like a big powder brush, and they labeled this as like a highlighting brush, but I feel like it would be good to like wipe away like setting powder or something underneath your eye. Feels like too big of a highlighter brush. So I'm going to go back in with the JS6 and go into All Night down here at the bottom and go into like the outer corner of my eye just to deepen it up before I put any of the glitter shades on me. I'm going to take this like little eyeshadow primer that came in with the palette with this Luxie brush, the small shader, and put it on my lid and hope that this is a glitter glue, because if I put this glitter on my face and this is not a glitter glue, this is going to be very dangerous. It really just looks like an eyeshadow primer. This is great. I don't think this is a glitter glue because it is not tacky. This sucks. And I'm not about to use eyelash glue on my eyes to get this to stick. Why would they not include a glitter glue? This makes no sense. Okay, well, there goes that. I'm not going to put this on my eye and have glitter like all over my face raining down because it's not going to stick on my eye. So I'm just going to go in with a flat natural hair brush. This is the M166 and go into the shade Good Vibes. We're going to try it without like wetting my brush first, just to see how good it is. I'm so disappointed about the glitter. I really wanted to try it. I don't own glitter glue though, so looks like I'm gonna have to. Because I normally only use like the Stila glitters if I want glitter, or there's like other glitters out there that are like already mixed and you don't have to use glitter glue. So I don't use like loose glitter, so I don't have glitter glue. I'm so disappointed. So this is a really pretty color. It's like very coppery. I like it. I don't think I'm going to wet my brush because I want it to be like a little bit more subtle. When you wet your brush with like some MAC Fix Plus, some setting spray, or you can like even use water. But you got to be careful with water because it can put like bacteria inside your eyeshadow palette and it can start to mold. So I'd suggest like using a setting spray or like MAC Fix Plus. It's kind of like a setting spray, but it's more like a prep and prime spray. But this is really pretty. Well, if I knew that this primer was not a glitter glue, I could have done the pink or the purple. I'm very disappointed now. Let me know if you'd like to see like a different look with this eyeshadow palette using the pink and the purple and the glitter. I will go buy some glitter glue for this. It's a pretty palette. Like, I like the colors. It blended pretty well. The shimmers in it are very pretty. They're shimmery. The glitters are beautiful, but of course I wasn't able to use it. I like the pops of color in it. I'll have to play around with this more. I liked it. So I also got like a few glitter eyeshadows in my BoxyCharms these past couple months. Of course, I forgot to do them until after I've already done my eye look. So I'm just going to swatch them and see what they look like. This is the Appeal Liquid Eyeshadow. It's very like gold and coppery. It's very pretty. Oh, I don't know if I like that like applicator. It's like a brush and not like a doe foot. Oh my god. I'm in shock. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. I'm definitely going to have to play with that later on. This is the Ciate Eye Luster Cream Shadow in the shade Cupid. The Appeal one, it doesn't really have a shade, I don't believe. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Rose Gold. Yep, that is definitely Rose Gold. If you all don't know, I absolutely love Rose Gold. My engagement and wedding ring is actually Rose Gold. Alright, this is the Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Cupid by Ciate London. Oh my goodness, it is like holographic. It looks it in the tube, so I don't know if it's going to look like that when I pull it out of here, but it's a pretty big doe foot. Oh, it's so shiny. It definitely is holographic. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. Do you see it though? I don't know if you can tell on camera. It is holographic and so shiny. I love that all these companies are coming out with liquid eyeshadows that are like not glitter and just like molten metal, basically. Because sometimes you just don't want glitter on your eyes, you just want that shine. I really want to put this Rose Gold on my eyes. Oh my goodness. I definitely will be using this more often. It is so pretty. And you know, I actually don't mind the applicator. kind of like flexible, so it doesn't really hurt your eye. You can kind of get like a good line with it. I know I was originally complaining about it, but it's actually pretty good. Highly recommend this. This is the Peel Liquid Eyeshadow in Rose Gold. The only one bad thing about having like a 4K camera, like 1080p camera, is it shows literally everything. My skin looks terrible on camera. Like, you don't realize how bad your skin and stuff looks until it's like defined in HD. So I'm probably going to mess up this eyeshadow by doing some eyeliner. I have two different eyeliners here. I have the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner, and then I also have a mini Kat Von D liner. If I can get it out of here. A mini Kat Von D tattoo liner. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Kat Von D, honestly. We're not going to get into that. But I've really been wanting to try her tattoo liner because it has like a brush tip applicator instead of like a felt tip. I'm not like a huge fan of felt tip liners because they tend to really dry out fast for me. So I know with like eyeliners, it's really hard to get them to not like bleed. But that's actually pretty nice for a Maybelline. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, it is dried out. You've got to be kidding me. Here, I was just saying I don't like felt tip liners because it dries out. And the Maybelline one is over here showing up, the Kat Von D one. And I'm sitting here like pressing on this liner and it's just now starting to work. This is not how this works, people. Oh my goodness, that makes me so mad. I was so excited about this too. Well, that's disappointing. Well, let's try the Maybelline one. I actually suck at like using these kind of eyeliners, so I'm going to tape off my eyes using the Line It Up tape from Sephora, just so I can get like a good line and I don't have to like keep redoing it and mess up my entire eye look. You know, this eyeliner is not too bad for a felt tip. Like I said before, normally it is like really easy to dry out and just not good in general. But you know, for a drugstore brand and it to be Maybelline and a felt tip liner, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Oh, by the way, this is not like a full size eyeliner. Just so you all don't get confused, this is just like a free gift that I got for buying a certain amount at Ulta. Shocker. So I really wanted to try the new e.l.f. Putty Primer, but it has been sold out for months thanks to Jeffree Star. It is apparently like a dupe for the Tatcha like putty like consistency primer. I'm not exactly sure of the name of that. So I just went ahead and got this e.l.f. Beautifully Bare primer, I believe that's what it's called. I've heard good things about these. I'm not a huge fan of the e.l.f. that's in like the pump containers, the plastic bottle. I don't really know how much to put on. It looks like a lotion. I feel like I have too much. It kind of has like a very faint like floral scent to it. Oh, it's a kind of like a sticky primer too. I like that. I have really jacked up combination skin. So sometimes it's hard for me to find a primer that works like consistently. for all of my like problem areas. It feels good though. Kind of feels like a lotion, but a little tacky. So for foundation, I have the Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours in the shade Sand Beige. It's for a combination and oily skin. I'm very like set in my ways when it comes to foundation. So it's really hard for me to like a foundation as much as I do the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's very good. I get the matte one. I believe it was Dewy maybe, isn't very, it's not the same formula, and it's not as good as the matte one, as my preference. So it's actually not bad. It's not like fully matte. It's kind of got like a luminosity to it. I don't know if that is the primer that's doing it or if it's the foundation. Next, I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. Now, I've heard really good things about these. I don't know if it was just my store or if this is just like the shade range that they have. I feel like when they came out with the shade range, it was a lot larger than what they have in store. My store, I believe, only had like 5 shades of this concealer. So I'm kind of hoping that this even works. I probably should have checked to see if they even have like different shades online. Like even my Walmart, I got this at Ulta, but even my Walmart only had like 4 or 5 shades in this. I'm like, is it e.l.f. that didn't come out with enough shades, or is it the store's just not carrying them? Ah, that is too light for me. We're going to work with it. We are going to work with it. It's too light. It is too light. Oh, this makes me sad. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, where is my Shape Tape? Where is it? Where is it? Aha. Let's blend this out to see the consistency of it, and then I am definitely going to have to add a little bit of color to this. This is way too light. Oh my goodness. I'm not the one that likes really brightening under eyes. I'm sure this is actually a good match for somebody else that likes really bright under eyes, but not for me. No, ma'am. No. No. In person, it doesn't look that bad. Beauty lights? No. Okay. Let's add some color back into my face. What in the world is that doing? It is, I don't know if it's the concealers together, but look how bad that is separating on my face. What is that? The foundation and the concealers together? What is that doing? Oh, that is bad. Now, it didn't do that before I added the Shape Tape on top of it. I think it's just the formulas mixing together. Oh, it does not mix well at all with this foundation. Look at my pores in this area. I'm gonna have to redo my face makeup. This is terrible. let's move on. This is the most stressful YouTube video I've ever done. This is the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder. I have heard so many good things about this setting powder and the company. They are like an indie brand, and they have like recently got into Ulta, and their packaging is literally all about like baking and food. Like they have a foundation that I think is called Cake Mix, and then their I believe that their loose highlighting powders are like ice cream related. I don't know. Their entire packaging is cute. Their whole theme is so cute. And I got the shade Translucent. I mean, this is just so adorable. It's upside down, but it is so cute. It says, better, not bitter. How cute is that? Alright, let's set this and forget it. That's a lie. I'm not going to be able to forget this. Anyone else have trouble getting like these little plastic stickers off of stuff? Especially when you have long nails. It's really hard to get off. I don't know why I expected it to have like a smell. But it has no smell. I guess I'm so used to the Coty Airspun like having such a strong smell to it that I was expecting this to have a smell. But it doesn't, which is nice. Especially if you're sensitive to smells. So I'm going to use this brush that's supposed to be a highlighting brush from Moda and wipe away that underneath my eye. This is really soft. My skin looks so nice, like in the areas that there is no concealer to mess it up. Like this area, and underneath my eye. Like I literally never have pores in this area right here. I'm gonna have to get like a different shade of the e.l.f. concealer and try it again to see if it's actually that concealer doing it or if it is the combination of the e.l.f. and the Shape Tape together. Next, I'm going to bronze my face. This is the Glam Bronze from Morphe. This is their new large size bronzer from their summer collection. They also came out with they came out with 3 shades of this. They came out with an eyeshadow palette and I believe some liquid highlighters with this. This is the shade Iconic. This is so pretty and like huge. It's like the size of the palm of my hand. It's actually pretty pigmented on the brush. I really like this bronzer. It's so nice. So I got this little blush palette in my BoxyCharm. I don't really know how to pronounce this. Alamar Cosmetics? Alamar? Something like that. It's just a little blush palette. It's got like an orange one, a pink, and like a peachy one. Also has a mirror in it. Let me swatch these first. My hand is stained from that Ciate eye glitter eyeshadow. I can only imagine what it's going to do to your face. So we have Castaway, Parasio, and Scorcher. Interesting names. Got this one. Well, those are messed up swatches. They're really pretty though. I mean, the 2 orange and like peachy shades kind of have a little bit of shimmer to them. not a huge fan of shimmer blushes. So we are going to go in with this middle shade, the pink shade. Oh my gosh, look at the fallout on this, and I barely even tapped into them. Do not like that. Am I going crazy, or where is it at? It's on there. Okay, there's a little bit. It's very faint though. Not a fan. Nope, not a fan. Has not that much pigment to it, and it's very like dusty, has a lot of fallout to it. Next I have this Essence Glow to Go highlighter palette. I really love my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amarizi highlighter, but you can't get it anymore, so I'm kind of like searching for a new highlighter. And I'm opening this up, and it looks like somebody has swatched this middle shade. Can you see that? Why? Why do people touch makeup when they're on the shelf? Touch the little testers. Stop touching makeup that people buy. If you do it, you suck. So I'm not even going to touch that one. But we're going to just go into this one right here. This golden shade. It's definitely prettier on camera, but in person it's a lot more subtle than what I like. It's very pretty though. Let's dip into the pink shade. It's definitely worth the money, honestly, because looking on camera, look at that. Not bad. I've originally said that it looked a lot like subtler in person, but now that I added that like pink shade on top of it, it is so pretty. Definitely worth like the $6, I believe it was. I also have this Essence Lash Princess mascara. I've heard really good things about this, that it's really cheap and it does great. So it's always good to save some coin. It's average. It's nothing like absolutely amazing, like, oh my god, I have to have that. Oh, little tip, if you ever get mascara on your eyelid, take a clean spoolie, and after it's dry, just brush it away. So I found these lashes at Ulta. They're the Allure pre-glued lashes. I don't know about you all, but I hate waiting for the glue to dry on my eyelashes. And then I have to like stick them on my eyelash and hope for the best, hope I don't mess up. And then if I do mess up, I have to take it off, apply more glue, and then try and not mess up again. And it's just a really long and like tedious process. So I found these. I was like, oh, that's pretty genius. I'm going to try those. So I know they had like 3 or 4 different styles. They have I have the Exaggerate. They have a Wispy, a Natural, and I believe one more, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. The only bad thing about like lashes that are stacked from top to bottom is you can never tell which one's your left and which one's your right. I cannot, for the life of me, get these on. Nope. They just don't want to stick. I went ahead and popped on some lashes from Sephora in the style Mink. I just could not, for the life of me, get these lashes to stick to my eye. I don't know if it was the eyeliner or the glitter or what it was, but they were not sticking at all. So I have a bunch of new lipsticks, like this many new lipsticks. And I have a Dose of Colors, 2 NYX, an Ofra, a Ciate glitter flip, and a Tarte lip paint. I think I'm just going to swatch like the reds on my hand because red's not going to go with this look right now. Holy moly, that is bright. This is in the shade Merlot. This does not look like a Merlot. Well, I guess. I mean, it's a lot brighter. When I picture Merlot, I picture like a deep dark red. It's kind of like the Jeffree Star Unicorn Blood. But it's really pretty. I don't know if I'll ever wear that. I got that in my BoxyCharm. Then I also have this Ofra Long Lasting Lipstick in Monaco. It's like a glittery red. Oh, that looks more like purple. It's really pretty though. I like that color. It's like a metallic color. Then I have this Ciate glitter flip. It is supposed to go on matte and then turn glittery when you like rub your lips together. You can already kind of see the glitter in it. But it's a really pretty color. And then I have this Tarte lip paint in the shade Get It. It's a pretty, like, nude color. Oh, that's really pretty. Really pretty nude. Might actually go with my eyelid today. Then I have this NYX Lingerie in After Hours. It's a brown. It's really chunky. Why is it chunky? It's a really pretty color though. It's like a really dark brown. I'm a sucker for a dark brown lip. And then I also have this, don't ever use your teeth to get things off of products. It is so bad for your teeth. Do as I say, not as I do. Because this one to get. This is in the shade French Maid. Oh, that's really pretty. It's like a purple kind of nude. I think the color that is going to go best, really none of these go good with this lip color. I'm going to go with the nude. I don't think I've actually ever tried the Tarte lip paint before. Doesn't necessarily go with this look, but it is what it is. Alright, well, this was interesting, to say the least. There was a lot of hits and a few misses. Alright, if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification bell next to it so you can get notified when I post a new video. Well, I'll see you all in the next one. Much love. Bye, guys.